This is a sad story of government bureaucracy dating back a number of years. But there's unfortunately something called municipal consent that gives a, Mayor, no offense to you, but when we construct, not we, but in the previous era, they built and actually rebuilt a 169 and 494, a certain community, not Shakopee, thought it would be a good idea to hold up the project by demanding stop signs be put in so this community couldn't be so easily bypassed with a free-flowing freeway and highway. And that wasn't that long ago. But there's a law in Minnesota that says the federal government and the state government can't put many types of freeways or highways through unless the local unit of government agrees. And they hold up the designs until they get the type of design that they like. So you now have this mess on 169 and 494 in part because somebody thought it was a good idea at the local level to have a bunch of stop signs instead of a more traditional overpass and free-flowing thing. So that's a mess, and now it has to be fixed. Now they regret the decision. Now we're going to go back and redo it again. We're on the verge of getting that done, except there's a glitch that's developed with the Federal Highway Administration. They have a different demand or design in mind than the state has, and those two things have to be reconciled. It's about a $40 million difference. It's not the whole project, it's one chunk of it. So one thing that we are very focused on as a top priority is seeing how we can get the federal government to approve the, once again, improvement of 494 and 169. That would help a lot. We strongly support trying to get that done, but right now we have the federal government's unwilling to green light it until we resolve our design issue with them. So that's what we're working on. We hope we can still get it done this year, but it's added near the top of the list. And then moreover, in addition to all the stimulus money, there's a new summer construction season for the state coming out that you'll see a bunch of projects announced shortly. The federal government's about to announce its new transportation bill within the next 12 months that'll bring in some additional money. And then there's also a lot of talk about rail everywhere. Everybody wants their own rail line now. And we favor more rail, but it has to be in places that make sense. And the cost benefit of it has to make sense relative to other alternatives. So there's been some talk about a potential rail line as well. That may be more down the road, doesn't move your landscaping equipment, but it might help give people with cars more alternatives to take transit as well. But the big kahuna in the near term is 169 and